Alright, so where are we off to now? Okay. So we're heading back onto the ship. So it looks like, yeah. Oh my gosh, friggin' hell, this is October 3rd. Okay. Yeah, the friggin' feet are so worn out. Like, yeah, my feet are like incredibly worn out. So it's kind of yeah, frickin' what you call it? Friggin' help, yeah. But I watched like the Cowboys game yesterday, and like Dak Prescott, like people keep like Skip Bayless is like, oh, Dak Prescott's way better than Carson Wentz. I'm like, no, dumbass. He's beaten what, one team? But like, it's not like he's done anything like extracurricular. So it's like done something like extracurricular. Like it's not like he's done anything like really special or anything. Like he's had like a long streak without turnovers, but that's just because of Dallas's game planning with him. But like he's being a game manager, which in reality there's nothing wrong with. And that's probably what's actually best for him. I think that's actually what's best for him. To get him into that type of situation, because it's a lot easier for him. Like he's like, yeah, it's probably a lot easier of a situation for him, so that way he's not having to go out and constantly win games. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just him. But then that's probably a good situation for him. I'm being impartial here. That's a good situation for him to be in, where they don't have to overly rely on him. But I think Dallas loses before Philadelphia gets its first loss. Because they play the Giants and they play the Lions and the Redskins, and the Redskins really aren't that good. Let's be frank here. The Redskins ain't that good. They're pretty trash, if you ask me. Well, I wouldn't say trash. They're okay. They're really nothing to get hyped about. So, yeah, they're really nothing to get hyped about. The Lions, they just lost to the Bears, whom Philadelphia beat. So I'm not worried about them either. I'm worried about frickin'... Yeah, I'm more worried about, in a couple weeks, about Minnesota. That game, I'm going to be 100% honest, does worry me. That game does worry me very, very much. Because the Minnesota Vikings look like a freaking contender. Yeah, they look freaking good. Like, I can't even front that. The Vikings look great. But to say that the Vikings look anything otherwise is absolutely freaking foolish. But yeah, they've looked really good. They look like a contender. Like the Vikings, they look weird. Their defense is stout, and that's part of why their defense is freaking amazing. So yeah, that's a big part of it. Is that their defense is just out friggin' standing. The defense friggin' boss. Like that's my honest take on the situation. But it's honestly a good thing for them, because they've got a really good defense. So yeah, that's kind of what that's kind of what's going on here. But so that's kind of what that's how I look at it. So that's how I look at it. It's like they're in a good situation. So yeah, yeah, that's a very good situation. I'm more worried about them, honestly. I'm gonna be frank. I'm more worried about the Vikings than them. So that's kind of like the big pressure for me, and that's what I'm worried about more, honestly. I'm more worried about the Vikings because the Vikings look like freaking contenders. Even I can't lie about that. The Vikings look really, really good. Yeah, the Vikings, they just look impressive. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, they look good. That's what I think about them. Yeah, the Vikings look really good. That's my that's kind of what my big sticking point is on the Vikings. Like they look really good. I can't even front that anymore. Yeah, they look good. That's kind of what yeah, that's the way it looks good. That's kind of what yeah. That's kind of what yeah. So that's kind of what yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of how my big sticking point, yeah. That's kind of how I look at that. It's like, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what, I'm looking forward to. It is like, yeah. Yeah. That's my sticking point towards it. The Vikings look really good. Yeah, but and I'm gonna be point blank here. I'm gonna be frank about this. No one in the NFC East is gonna win a playoff game. Let's be honest there. Let's be straightforward honest there. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what it's kind of what friggin' that's kind of what that's kind of what friggin' that's kind of what yeah, so I just like none of them are gonna win a freaking playoff game. Let's be honest here. Let's just be straight there. Yeah, let's be straightforward there. Yeah, that's kind of what yeah, that's how that's gonna look. That's kind of how I think it looks at that. Like, when I look at it that way, I think the Vikings will be like, yeah. That's kind of what it's kind of like, yeah. Yeah, so that's my big view on it. That's kind of my sticking point with that. Yeah, yeah, so that's my personal opinion is on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's my viewpoint on that. Yeah. That's my big point on it. Yeah, I think the Vikings, I think they're still gonna win the division. I don't know who's really gonna win the division, but between those two. Yeah, that's kind of what Yeah, the, freaking, yeah, I think they'll win the division. So, yeah, that's how I think the, if Philadelphia can win the division, but if I'm gonna be 100% point honest here, neither team, I've said this before, no team in this division is gonna win a playoff game. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. I just thought of another story that happened to me a long time ago. Like when that's like when I played like the Game Boy. I always had a Game Boy Advance thing. I played that thing up and down. Oh my gosh. And I was like really into Nightmare. This happened one time when I was with my dad. I was really into Nightmare and Dreamland. And I was playing a game called Meta Nightmare. Yeah, so. Frickin', what'd you call it? Try not frickin'. This is more for my former stepmother if she's watching this, but she's probably not. It's just for clarification. The story. This part never happened. But I was watching. Kim Possible's on TV. Like because I wasn't watching it. I was playing Nightmare and Dreamland at the time. And that was game over on Meta Nightmare. And I was playing Meta Nightmare. And I game over. So I'm trying to retract the whole story now. Retract that. Then I said a game over. I couldn't go back to the point that I could get to, and I was like, "Oh, that's stupid." She's like, "Oh, you think what's stupid about the show on TV?" I'm like, "No." She didn't even freaking give like. I was like, she didn't even like listen to me about the part. And that's not what I said was stupid. I was like, that was the part that's stupid as I couldn't say. That's probably a better story for my Nightmare and Dreamland thing, because I had to go redo that game anyway. But I think it's better to say it in any instance. They're both Kirby games, so let's be honest. Let's be point blank here. But that for Renee, if you're watching this, that is not what happened, and I would like to really clarify that. Like what actually happened is the fact that I said that the fact that I couldn't say the TV show wasn't stupid. I've actually watched a little bit of it. Like it's not bad. It's pretty good. Like I watched a lot of cartoons, but oh, that's another thing I want to discuss. Why certain cartoons failed and my some don't. But that's another discussion for another time. I was saying that the thing with Kirby, Nightmare, and Dreamland was stupid. There. And if I finally get a chance to clarify that, there's a lot of stories I had to clarify, but you know, people just don't like to listen. You know, they like to believe they're all messed up versions of things. Oh shit, man, that thing flies. This response, this thing isn't really the best. What the hell was that? Oh, wait, what was that? Paint? I have no idea what the hell I just did! I have no idea what I just did. Like, I really don't have any idea of what just happened. But somehow I'm close to defeating this guy. But I don't know what just happened. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. Oh, I'm probably gonna run out of time. I've got like whatever time it's gonna give me left. I definitely think they were aiming for an arcade feel with this, so yeah, I'm about to, yep, done. I didn't die, but I don't understand that, but whatever. But yeah, so that happened. Freaking hell. What else can I freaking blabber on about? Like, so, oh, friggin' hell. Like, I was watching, Seattle Sounders play, and they won, which is good. I mean, it's about friggin' time, personally. So, yeah, it was about, like, when they, like, well, it was like, it was kind of like the thing where you want to be, like, a little bit relieved, but, yeah. So, it's kind of, like, the whole point of that right there. But, yeah, that's fine. Wait, I need that back. Ow, you ass. Freaking cut it, shiz up. And get behind there. So, yeah. Yeah, so freaking, what if I actually let the sword do the work? Okay, I'm about to die. And the sword guy's got another friggin', yeah, he's got a bunch of health. Alright, Sword Knight! Good job. Good work, buddy. Great work.